how to actually let go. That's what we are going to discuss in this video. But before we even get started, let's take a deep breath in and exhale. Okay, what we did right here, we breathed. And letting go is equivalent to exhaling in the manifestation process. It is not excluded from the routine. In order to get what you want, you have to be able to let go. It's the last part of the step. You ask, believe, and receive. When you are believing and you have that faith, that assurance that something is done, you no longer desire it, you no longer expect it because it's already done, it's already yours. So I want to make practical sense and give you guys clarity on what it looks like to actually let go. And I noticed how to let go. I noticed through trial and tribulation when manifesting a specific person. I always noticed that when I was wanting to attract someone, whether it's romantic or not, like a family or friend, somebody that's, not somebody that I'm super involved with. When I am testing this out and when I'm trying to attract a specific person into my life, creating a stronger friendship, a stronger romantic relationship, whatever the case may be, I've noticed that the desire comes to me when I least expect it and am not focused on the desire itself. Why is that? Because I'm now in the exhale part of the routine. So what I've noticed is that a lot of people are inhaling and they're holding their breath and they're holding their breath. And if you do that, you will pass out. You will just feel like you're failing. You will feel like you're doing something wrong, but you're not doing anything wrong. You just have to let go and exhale. Now, what's interesting about this process, even when we look at breathing, there's already something that we've done before we exhale, before we let go. And that is when you are persisting in the wish fulfilled. That's equivalent to inhaling. I hope that this is making sense. When you are inhaling with your breath, okay, you're using your breath, you're inhaling, you are creating that imaginal act. Imagination plus faith equals your manifestation. So if you are imagining something to be real, to be true for you, that is the sensation of inhaling. And you are creating, whether it's through imaginal conversations, inner conversations, whether it's through affirmations or ask formations, if you are creating a new version of yourself or you're stepping into a new version of yourself that already exists, then that means at some point you will become so normalized in that situation that the effect is the exhale, the letting go. Which is why in my past videos, I have talked about what it looks like to let go. It's not you letting go of the manifestation. It's just you simply giving yourself the state of being that you would be in if you had that desire. Now, I want you to look at it this way, okay? If you are deciding that you want to manifest something, right? It's very specific, it's very tailored, something that you have in your imagination and you've had it there for a very long time. If you have gotten to that point, then there needs to be an energy exchange. And what I mean by this is when you let go of something, you are receiving something in return. Give and take. This is the cycle. It's the breathe in and the breathe out. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. This is something that we know to be true. So when you are letting go of something, I want you to think of the question, what am I gaining in return? What am I gaining in return? Now, going back to a specific person example, I've noticed that during the times that I've let go of a specific person, I have gained peace of mind, I have gained relaxation, satisfaction of my current circumstance. I've now created a stepping stone for me to step off from. This is very important. Being grounded, being stable, and being satisfied in your current reality is essential to the letting go process, to manifesting what you want. Because again, anytime that I have manifested somebody back into my life, or I've manifested a new person, or I've created a new dynamic with the same person, anytime that that has happened, it has been because I have created it in my mind, I've felt it to be real, I've told myself a story that is on board with that new version of myself. And because I changed internally, not forcing anything to happen, but because I changed internally, that has created a ripple effect in my circumstances. Letting go is a natural byproduct. It is the effect. The inhale is the cause, the exhale is the effect. Let me know if this makes sense. Please like this video if it makes sense to you. If you are exhaling, that is because you have done the work. You have already done the work. And the faster that you let go of the scenario and let go of what you believe to be true, it's already done, then you can breathe and feel like, yeah, everything is all right. Everything is okay. Everything is working out for me. So here are some practical tips on how to become faster at letting go, because this can happen very quickly. You can imagine something, idea pops into your head, a flash of inspiration, you act on that inspiration, and then you receive your manifestation. That's how quick this can happen for you. So I want to give you practical tips on how to do this. The first one is breath work / meditation / prayer. Because if you guys know me, you know that I love reading and listening to Neville Goddard, which, hi, hello, if you are new here, by the way. You guys know that I like to go off of a lot of the things that Neville Goddard talks about. And one of the things that he says is meditation is getting yourself in a state that is very susceptible to any ideas that you want to impress and any feeling states that you want to impress. So that foggy, groggy state, usually when you're right before you take a nap or right before you go to sleep, these are the best times to impress whatever you're wanting to experience in your reality. So that is the first thing. Also breath work. Wim Hoff is a really big one. He has a lot of great material on YouTube for free. I'll leave a link in the description box below. But all of this helps you become grounded. That helps you become grounded in who you are, and it allows you to become still and know that I am God. Okay? The second thing is to create a routine for yourself and honestly just live your life. It sounds very simple. That's because it is. Have a routine for yourself that you feel proud of, that feels exciting for you, and that feels passionate for you. When you are doing things that you enjoy, you are focused in on the present moment, and you are able to live your life in a way that allows more manifestations. So you're no longer waiting, you're no longer observing the lack of something, you're now observing what you do have. Okay, you're observing things in your reality that you can work on right here and right now. The manifestation, since you aren't observing the lack of it, it allows it to come into your life quicker. So create a routine for yourself that is exciting and follow your passions to the best of your ability till you can take it no further and also have no expectation, okay? Remain in a positive state because everything is working out for you. That is also Bashar's excitement formula. This all makes sense, and all of these teachers are saying it in a different way, but it all means the same thing, okay? Now, the third thing that I wanted to say is not really a practical advice or tip, but I did want to create awareness on this mentality. And this mentality is called the all or nothing mentality. It's also known as the F it mentality, where you are doing something, you set a goal for yourself, and you decide that, oh yes, I'm an all or nothing person, so if I don't do it right or perfectly the first time, then I'm just not gonna do it at all. Also, you see this in you can see this in people that do crash diets, or people that, yo-yo in their weight, or people that are just very inconsistent with their pattern, with their vibration. The all or nothing mentality is not going to serve you at all. And we see this in history. All the people that have been successful in their life and that have been able to receive their manifestations have been focused, one, on the process rather than the manifestation, and two, they've been able to look at life in incremental stages, meaning that if it doesn't get done today, that's okay. If you don't get your manifestation today, that's okay. Take things day by day, moment by moment. Again, follow your passion to the best of your ability till you can take it no further. When you start making incremental shifts, you are creating huge changes. You are changing billions of times per second. So there's never really a point where you are remaining the same. It's just this illusion of continuity that you are keeping in your life if you feel like you're stagnant. But if you don't feel like you're stagnant, then don't listen to what I just said before. But the point is that if you are wanting to make a drastic change, making incremental shifts is how you create that drastic change. It could be something as simple as waking up 1 hour earlier in the morning or 1 hour later. You get the choice. The all or nothing mentality is also linked to a lot of failures. When I have personally wanted to manifest a specific person or manifest a certain career, I, one, gave up on this idea of waiting. I decided, okay, you know what? I don't know how long this is going to take me. I don't know when it's going to come, but I know that it's in my mind, so it's sure to come to pass. It is sure to come to pass. I've scripted this. I've imagined this a million times in my head. I know that it's done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to enjoy the process. If you are focused on the process and feeling even just 1% better than how you did an hour ago, you will be closer to your manifestation. And stop worrying about how long it takes, when it's going to occur, okay? When you let go of something, you are letting go of these 4 or 5 things. Let me think. Yes, okay. When you are letting go, you're letting go of anger, resentment, doubt, and fear. So those 4 things. Those are the things that you're letting go of, which means that when you let go of those things, the energy is being replaced by something else. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. So you will be replacing those vibrations with something else, and that something else is leading you to your manifestation. Getting rid of fear and having peace means that you're closer to your manifestation. Letting go of worry and replacing that with happiness is leading you to your manifestation. When you create your routine, when you are applying all of these tips that I just gave you now, even with breath work, you're becoming a new version of yourself that does not wait for things. So another thing that I've noticed, especially with specific people, is that when I became busy with my life, when I was not fixated on them anymore, when I was working on my self-concept and how important and valuable I am, then that's when they flooded in. That's when they flooded in and rushed in with communication and pretty much everything that I desired. Why is that? It's because I was no longer waiting to give myself the feelings of happiness, love, support, and adoration. Every time that you feel like you need to wait on something, that is an indicator that you're holding your breath. When you are waiting, you're holding your breath. And the longer you wait, the more that you feel hopeless and you feel like, I'm going to pass out with this. So let go of the attachment. Again, to recap, letting go does not mean letting go of your desire. It means letting go of the feeling that you won't be satisfied without it. It means to become happy, to live your life to the fullest, and don't wait on anything. Ways that you can practically implement letting go and creating that exhale feeling is by doing breath work, meditation, and or prayer. Also, another thing is to get busy with your day. to create a routine that works for yourself. Even if you don't like meditating, even if you don't like doing breath work or prayer, you can create a routine for yourself that is exciting for you. And when you do that, then you're allowing more energy and you're creating this vacuum. You become like a vacuum where you're attracting all things that are good for you. You're now observing what you do have and what you are focused on rather than the lack of you not having something. Every time you observe that something isn't there in your reality, you're creating more energy around it. You are expanding that energy. So it's very important to become focused on things that give you joy. Maybe read a book, go for a walk, listen to a meditation, listen to your favorite podcast, watch a show, anything that you'd like to do. Something that has attracted a specific person for me very quickly has been reading romance novels, fiction books. Those are really good. So that's all that I've got for today in this video. I hope that this has clarified how to let go, and let me know what you guys have noticed during the moments that you've completely let go of something, in the sense that I'm talking about, not just giving up completely, but just letting go and becoming happy again and allowing yourself to feel how you want to feel. I'll talk to you guys in the next one, okay? Love you guys.